This home has a wonderful view. Today we're touring this brand new, modern and elevated 8-bedroom house and lot for sale located here in Quezon City, Metro Manila. I'm Jake Bautista from MetroGuide Realty and let's begin the tour. Let's begin with the property size. This property has a total floor area of approximately 515 square meters and a lot area of 264 square meters and is located in a peaceful community. Let's go! Now, this property is in the final stages of construction, and what makes it unique is that it is not going to be finished until there is a buyer. What does that mean? Because there are certain parts of this property which are customizable, meaning the flooring of the property can be changed depending on the preference of whoever is going to purchase this home. But we are doing this tour so that you can see the general layout of the property and the spacing and dimensions. Let's begin with the parking area. This can very comfortably fit 4 vehicles. On this side, you also have your 2 staff rooms and a bathroom, access towards the second level of the property, and on this side, you have the first room with a bathroom. Now, we won't go in there right now because currently there are still some construction materials, but this can also double as a den or entertainment room. It's up to you. But since it has a bathroom, it's counted as a first bedroom as well. Now, let's head on up. Now we're here at the second level of this property where you have the main amenity spaces. This area right in front of the main door already gives you a nice view of the street and even a partial view of the mountains to the east of the property. For your main door, it's made of beautiful natural wood and you can have a choice of what kind of lock you'd like to have placed here. Now, welcome to your beautiful home. Welcome to your main living area. It's divided into 2 spaces. To your left, upon entering, you can have a living room set right here. And then to your right, there's a second area where you can potentially have a television set right here and a sofa on this side. You also have access towards the second level balcony here. It's large enough to have a table and a couple of chairs, and it goes around the corner of the property towards the main door. So it's a nice addition to your living space. From this angle, you can see the size of your living area. And now let's head on over here towards your powder room. So it's in between your living and dining space. So as of now, the bathroom fixtures have not yet been installed. But we are going to explore the bathrooms just so you have an idea on the dimensions. At this point of the construction, the property's lights are about to be installed, but we're shooting this video in the middle of the day so that you can see how well lit the property is. You now have your dining area right here. Which can very comfortably fit a table for 8, perhaps even 10 people. And on this side, you have your modern kitchen. It's quite spacious, easy to navigate, with a large dual-level island countertop, excellent for preparing meals. Great also for entertaining guests. You can have some stools right here, and you have access towards the side of the house from here, towards a service area. Let's take a quick look. Here we are at the side of the house where you have an additional stainless steel sink and a nice designated laundry area. Okay? You also have a staircase here giving you access towards the parking area and the staff quarters. Let's head on in. And right beside your dining space, you have an additional patio space. At this point, you still have some scaffolding here and construction materials which are going to be removed. But we're showing this so that you can appreciate the scale and size of the tiled patio area, which also gives you access towards the service area at the side. And you can potentially have this side area landscaped as well. So that's good news, especially for home buyers who are looking to have a space, especially for their pets to run around. And here we have your second bedroom. As I mentioned before, the floors of this property can be customized. And what I want to point out is that nice ceiling height and the built-in cabinetry. And then on this side, you have your bathroom. As mentioned before, the fixtures are to be installed as well. Now let's head on up. You have natural wood for the staircase and tempered glass for the barrier. And you can see how thick the glass is from this angle. Welcome to the third level of this property, and now we're going to explore your primary bedroom. Now, this is significantly larger than the two previous rooms, of course, being the master bedroom. You have this cladding design right here, showcasing where you can potentially put your king-sized bed. You have, on this side, an area where you can potentially put your entertainment console. And it also has a private balcony space. The balcony is completely covered and even has an outlet right here. It's a great addition to your primary bedroom. And right here you have your walk-in closet and bathroom. So from this angle, you can appreciate the spacing of the area. This is where the shower area will be. And this is where the toilet area will be. And you have a nice spacious dual vanity sink space on this side. And then this is where you can potentially have a bathtub. And then storage units will be on this side. Now, there's so many things that you can do in terms of the interior design of this property, but a tour like this is focused more on the layout. So as we go through this property, I suggest that's how you focus as we go through the rooms. Right here you have your fourth bedroom. You already have a provision here for a window type air conditioning unit. Once again, the cement finish for the flooring. So it's up to you what kind of flooring you'd like to place here. And then your cabinets and your bathroom. So this is the typical size of the bathroom. So I'm just gonna walk in so you can see how large the space is. I'd also like to point out that you have that beautiful natural wood consistent with the main door for the doors of the bedrooms. And then on this side, you have your 5th and 6th rooms. Now, both the 5th and 6th rooms are at the 2 corners of the property, at the back of the house, and being corner rooms, you have so much natural light. At this point of the tour, I really appreciate actually the fact that the lights haven't been activated yet or have not been installed yet, because you can see how well lit the space is. And then this is a slightly different bedroom compared to the other bedrooms, because this one has a walk-in closet space right here. Instead of having the cabinetry outside. Right here you have your 6th room. Once again, a corner room with a split type air conditioning unit. You can also see how thick the wall is from this angle. So this is a very well constructed, sturdily constructed concrete property. And then you have the cabinetry here. And I'd also like to point out, this being the 3rd level, the ceiling height is still quite significant. For reference, my height is about 5'10". So this is the ensuite bathroom. So we've explored 6 rooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. And now we'll head on up towards the top level of the property. Welcome to the top level of this property, where you have 2 more bedrooms and a 2nd kitchen space. Imagine this entire area can be a separate living space if you have 2 households living in the property. For example, grown siblings with separate families. One family can be at the 3rd level, another family can be here at the 4th level. And you have a separate area right here where you can have a nice dining area with a small table. And of course, you can have a refrigerator right here. If you just want to maximize this as a nice dense space, that's also possible. Now on this side, you have your 7th bedroom. Wow, I've noticed that the rooms here at the top floor are quite spacious. And they're also corner rooms with cabinets as well, and an ensuite bathroom with natural ventilation as well. And then on this side, you have the 8th room. Almost identical in size. And a potential idea is you can have these 2 rooms as your primary bedroom if you'd like. You can convert this into a walk-in closet space, and then the other room would be the main area of the bedroom, and make this entire top level the primary suite. So that's just an idea. There are so many options because of the number of rooms in this property. And here you have your bathroom area. Now, speaking of using this area as a gathering place for the family, if you have guests over, they also can access this 2nd powder room, which actually has a shower area. So imagine you have 8 rooms, 8 bathrooms, 2 powder rooms, and then 2 staff rooms. So this actually gives you 10 rooms for this property. And on top of all of that, you have this beautiful, spacious roof deck area. What a beautiful 180-degree panoramic view of the mountains to the east of the property. In terms of the orientation of this home, you have this corner facing the east and then this corner facing west. So in terms of the experience of being here, right now it's noontime, so the sun is directly above. But in the morning, you have the morning sun coming in here. And then in the afternoon, this gets quite cool because the sunset is already on the other side. On top of your kitchen space right here, you have another sink space right here. So you can imagine having barbecues, family get-togethers, invite friends over. There's so many things you can do here, and what's great also is you have so much privacy because you can not see this space from the street level. And you also don't have any houses at your level directly in front here. Or even at the side, you don't have any windows here on the left or right side of the property. So you have absolute privacy for this roof deck. Brand new home is excellent for a large family or a family with more than one household who would like to be together in one house. Or if you're looking for a home with a lot of scalability and potential because of the 8 rooms. If you want to know more about this property or visit it in person, you can contact us through our details in the description below. You can also follow us and contact us through Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And if you have a property you'd like to feature through our channel, you can send us an email at metroguiderealty@gmail.com. Once again, my name is Jake Bautista from MetroGuide Realty. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you clarity, quality, and convenience in finding a great Metro Manila home for you and your family.